This is a super weird angle. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Book Refuge. Today is Monday, July 22nd, and I wanted to start this vlog off before I forget to do it. So, as I had shared last week, today was my first consultation with my personal trainer. Didn't really do too much today, hence I'm still able to film because I didn't sweat all my makeup off, which is usually what happens, because your girl can work up the sweat, right? It's a good thing. Sweat is pain leaving the body, or weakness. Pain is pain. Anyway, goals for this week. Well, one of the only books out of all of them that I'm reading right now that I'm planning to continue is I'm going to finish To Sir Philip with Love. I'm going to try to do it tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going to officially call it a DNF on The Blinding Knife because I have no motivation to keep reading it and I'm letting it die. I also need to finish The Cold Dish. I might kind of just like skim finish that one because I want to know who did it, but I want to be done with the book. There's that. And then I'm going to try to pick up something else from my TBR for the rest of July here. I have a couple that might be quicker ones, including one of my other mass market paperbacks, or The Language of Fire, which is a Joan of Arc like poetry collection, which I don't usually read, but it seemed really interesting, so maybe. But yeah, this week is gonna be pretty full week. I have 2 training sessions. My friend's staying over on Wednesday night because TEDx is in town. I'm going to TED Talks all day long on Thursday, whole day, and then it's a church week, so church right after TEDx, and then Friday there's something going on Friday that I can't remember, so that's my entire week. We'll see when I can fit in some reading to that, but yeah, we're gonna do our best and just keep chugging along. So I'll check back in with you soon when I've actually read something. Guys, I finally finished a book. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, so it's only been a week since I finished The Kingdom, but for me, like, to go that many days without finishing a book is, like, stressful to me. I wish it wasn't. I wish I wasn't such a weirdo, but I can't help it, especially when I just have so many books I want to read in life. This isn't a Booktube pressure. This is just a Jenn pressure on herself. So, okay, I need to calm down. So, today... So I think I mentioned that Monday was my first training session, but actually it was just like our introduction. Like, I met my trainer and we like set up a plan and everything, and then today was the first one, and this one was an hour long. They'll normally just be a half an hour, and it just slayed me, guys. It slayed me. My legs hurt so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna walk tomorrow. I need a cane, but it feels good to be doing it, and that's what she's getting paid for, is to kick my ass. So there we go. Yeah, so I finished that. I did DNF The Blinding Knife. I'm probably gonna DNF The Soul of the Sword. I don't know when I'll get back to that book. But I'm starting The Shadow Rising because I freaking want to. So I'm just on the first chapter. I like just got started. I've only read 3 pages, but you know, this will probably take me July and some of August because I tend to read his books pretty slowly just to like soak it in. So I wanted to get it started, but this will probably carry over into August since there's only a week of July left. I'll probably start another one too, but I want to get a good chunk of this one done. So there you are. That's an update right now. God, I'm tired. Hey guys, just a quick check-in clip. I was gonna wrap up the week, but I probably will still get some reading done because it's only Friday right now. I started The Shadow Rising. I'm only about 100 pages into it, but going good so far. The chapters are a lot longer so far in this one. So that's why it like takes a while, because it's like I read one chapter and I'm like, whew, there's a lot of information. I like need a break. So that's what's going on with that. And then I started The Lies of Locke Lamore yesterday. I'm listening to it on Scribd. it's pretty fun so far. It's just, I'm still in the very beginning, so they're like explaining the setup and everything, but cautiously optimistic. It seems like it's gonna be pretty fun, just going off of the narrator and, you know, like the situations and everything. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah, it's officially like 1 week since I started with my trainer and working out. I'm at the like jiggly, not, well, I jiggle, that happens, but like the jiggly muscles, because it's a lot of, you know, working hard, which is exactly what I want to do. And so far I'm enjoying it. Like, I am planning, you know, when I can go to the gym next instead of like planning what I want to eat next, which is really kind of fun because it's like, well, both are important. You know, what you're eating is as important as how much you're working out. But so far I like going to the gym. I'm sure that will fluctuate, just like everything else will fluctuate. But thank you all for being so encouraging on my channel updates video. Oh, you guys just bring me to tears. You are so sweet, and it means so much to me. And the success that I may or may not have with this program is like directly correlated to how much support that I get. And you guys are all so amazing. A lot of you do seem like you want to be updated. So in my weekly vlogs, I'll probably just do this. Like, I'll put like one of the clips where I'll talk about it a little bit, you know, so that you can kind of skip over that clip if you want and know that the whole video isn't about that. Because this is, you know, I have more of my life going on than this. But also, yeah, to just keep you updated, and it keeps the encouragement coming to me from you guys. So yeah, today I'm going to try to read some more of this. I also did pull out the next, you know, this is on my TBR, the next Bridgerton, because after reading the last one, I really want to read Francesca's, because I think this is the one I've read the least. Like, I believe this one and I think 6 and 7 are the ones I've only read one time, and the other ones I've all read multiple times. So yeah, that's kind of the plans. Tomorrow, I'm going to horse races. There is a track that does horse races 2 weekends here in Fargo, and I've never been to the racetrack before, but I've always wanted to go. I'm sad my dad isn't here to go with me, because horse racing is something that he's like always wanted to take me on, but you know. But anyway, I'll check back in with you probably Sunday morning to wrap this all up. Man, I should have put money on that. Woo! Hey guys, I'm here to wrap up my week real quick. As you can tell, got super burnt at the races yesterday. It was so much fun though. I'd never been to horse racing before. My dad has always talked about it when I was a kid, and so it was really fun to get to go. I wish I had been able to go with my dad. He couldn't make it out here this weekend, and so that kind of stunk, but I had a great time with my friends, and it was very hot, but totally worth it. It was totally worth it. I love animals, and I love seeing like the power that they have, and I think it's really cool. Reading wise, so I believe I already told you this, I finished To Sir Philip with Love. That'll be in my wrap up for August. One other book I ended up finishing, wrap up for July, which goes up on Thursday. So you can see more about what I thought about that. Another book that should have been in July, but I already filmed the wrap up for it, was The Cold Dish. I finally plowed through this the other day. I sadly didn't love this one. I just feel like this is one of the longer ones of the series that I can tell. And since it's the first one in the series, I feel like it was trying to set up a lot of the characters we'll be dealing with later. But since I already have a good sense of the world because I love the TV show, it just felt like a lot of repetitive information that I didn't need personally. So I still gave it a plain 3 stars. I am going to continue with the series. I just didn't love this entry. And I have read one of his other books many years ago at this point when I first started watching the show. And I liked that one. So I am going to keep going, especially since I own pretty much the whole series. It only makes sense to keep going anyway. But yeah, so that wasn't my favorite thing. But it's done. It's out of the way. And that'll be the first book in my August wrap up. So then the thing I've been focusing on the most, well, it's 2 things. I started The Lies of Locke Lamora already as well, but that's on Scribd. I'm only in the 2nd chapter of it, but the setup was really cool. We get introduced to Locke when he is an orphan who he gets wrapped up in this group that is teaching children how to be thieves, and he's too good at it, and so his master either wants to sell him to make some money or kill him because he's too much trouble for him. And so he ends up getting taken in by this priest who's called Father Chains, I think he is. And that's as far as I am. I'm really excited. It's a couple of my favorite booktubers' favorite book. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. Then the other book that I really want to give my attention to is The Shadow Rising. I'm 100 pages into this. Doesn't look very far because this is 1,000 pages. So that's why I wanted to get going, because this was a book that I was going to try to get to this month, but I kind of wanted to give myself a break. I don't want to burn out of this series because there's a long way to go. I'm only on book 4 of 13 or 14, I think. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the setup so far. Some interesting things have happened to our main trio, and I'm really liking it. I really more now understand Robert Jordan's writing, and to some extent I can see what is important and what information I need to pick up from each page, and what stuff I can kind of just move along, because he writes a lot, obviously. But I'm so happy to be reading it, and I'm okay that I'm gonna take my time with it. Murphy is gonna read this one in August too, so I just wanted to get a jump start, but then I'll be reading it with her. So that is what I was reading on this week. This next week, I want to read When He Was Wicked, which is the 6th book in the Bridgerton series. I want to work on Locke Lamora, and I want to work on The Shadow Rising. But I'll also probably start one of the fantasies on my list, I'm thinking. Maybe one of my viewer choice novels like Grace and Fury or something like that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Currently, I put up videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and you can watch some more of those videos right now. Bye!